You want a life that feels good, one that feels like yours. But before you can have that kind of life, you have to get brutally honest with yourself. This isn't about vision boards or dream jobs, this is about self-knowledge. Because as Carl Jung once said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. So today I want to walk you through some of the real questions, the ones you need to ask yourself before you can ever have the life you truly want. First one, what do you want your daily tasks to be? Most of us dream in titles like I want to be a writer, a CEO, an artist, a coach, but we never stop to ask, what does that actually mean day to day? If you are not willing to write every single day, you don't want to be a writer. You want the image of being one. And that's okay, but it's a lie you can't afford to keep telling yourself. So ask this instead. What do I want my average Tuesday to look like? Do I want hours alone at my desk? Lots of meetings? Freedom to walk outside midday? No boss? No screen time? Your life is just a collection of your days. And if you want to live intentionally, you have to build a life you can love in the mundane, not just in the milestone moments. Second one, what kind of person do you want to be? Not what you want to do, but who you want to be while doing it. Are you kind, present, busy, stressed, distracted? Do you show up for people or always keep moving? Jobs come and go. Titles change, but how you show up for life, that's your legacy. You could be a world-class teacher, but if you are bitter and checked out, what's the point? So instead of chasing roles, chase values. Do you want to be calm, curious, reliable, joyful? That's what actually matters. Third one, what do you want to be remembered for? Imagine your funeral, not morbidly, just realistically. What do you want people to say about you? That you were wildly successful and never available? That you looked great in every photo? Or that you loved deeply? That you made people feel seen? That your presence made life better? When you zoom out and see how temporary this all is, you get clarity real fast. Because at the end of your life, you won't care about your resume. You will care about how much love you gave, how deeply you lived, and how honest you were with yourself. Fourth one, what comes most effortlessly to you? We think everything important has to be hard, but often the thing you are here to do is the thing you have always done without thinking. Do you effortlessly listen, create, lead, solve? Those are not accidents. We have been conditioned to value suffering over ease. But ease is often the clue. Your gift lives in what comes naturally to you. Don't discount it just because it feels simple. It might be the most valuable thing you have. Fifth one, what do you believe your life is about? Do you believe your life is random, or do you believe you are here for a reason? This isn't about religion. It's about your personal philosophy, because that belief, whatever it is, shapes every single choice you make. If you believe your life is yours to design, you will take action. If you believe it's all up to face, you will wait and wait and wait. So ask yourself honestly, what do I think I'm here for? And then live in alignment with that. Sixth one, why do you do what you do every day? Do you work for purpose, for security, for validation? There's no wrong answer, but there is power in knowing the answer. If your goal is survival, own that. If your goal is freedom, build around it. If it's legacy or creativity or peace, then you need to organize your time in a way that reflects that. The problem isn't the motivation, it's when we pretend our motivation is something it's not. And that's when we end up exhausted and confused. Seventh one, what are your fantasy daydreams telling you? In your daydreams, what do people admire you for? Your beauty, success, creativity, your confidence, your wealth. These are clues, not to what's wrong with you, but to what you most want to feel about yourself. Like your fantasies show you what you're starving for. So instead of chasing admiration, find a way to give that feeling to yourself first. That's when things start to shift. Eighth one, what do you dislike most in others? This one's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Like whatever triggers you in others, chances are it's something you haven't owned in yourself yet. If you hate when people are like arrogant, is it because you are repressing your own confidence? Like if you hate when people are lazy, is it because you push yourself too hard and resent your own exhaustion? 10th one, what owns you? Okay, every person is driven by something. Maybe it's the fear of not being enough, maybe it's the need to be loved, maybe it's shame or loneliness or grief. What's the one you keep running from that ends up running your entire life? Like you don't need to get rid of it, you need to understand it so you can stop reacting and start choosing. So before you can have the life you want, you have to know yourself. Not the curated version, the real version. Because that is where your power lives, and that is where your freedom begins. And this was the message of today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And that's it. I see you in the next video. Bye!